We go. Here we go. Our first story of today. We got 50,000 migrants dropped off on San Diego streets since September, y'all. Border Patrol keeps dropping off migrants on the streets. The numbers are going up to 600 to 1,200 a day. Shelters are full, and the federal government hasn't done much to help the situation locally. Let's see. Honey Vibe says everyone complaining about taxes and saying they should get sent back is crazy and heartless. People are caught up in their own world that they forget these people are human beings just looking for a better opportunity and life. That's true. That's true. Here we got Amy for San Diego. She says it's not the Border Patrol, it's the Biden administration. Who's Amy from San Diego? Over here, all certified and whatnot. Unveiling San Diego's political scene and underbelly, real stories, humor, and occasional gossip. Your go to page for the local intrigue. All right. Amy from San Diego. I ain't mad at that. That's cool. That's cool. Um, we'll read one more. We got Ranitas99 says, to haters and or people that don't understand out there, educate yourself or research before you give your opinion. We are all humans, no matter what race, color, or gender we are. We are all human and just want to live a life, live a great life for ourselves and our loved ones. Just saying. I mean, y'all know that I do the little politic thing on the side. Um, this is unacceptable, man. This is unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to say it bluntly like that because yes, just as they're looking for better lives, everybody who's here is also looking for a better life. Now, we already went over the history of this country, and it makes sense why this is happening because it's kind of like any other population. If there was like a bird population, uh, squirrel population, and this is concerning to human beings, and in this case, the natives. If there's a native population and they're still able to repopulate, eventually they're going to have to migrate just from it's just like fear, like the law of nature, bruh. Like migration is part of the law of nature. Imagine if animals had borders and stuff. Animals don't have borders. There is no United States, there is no Mexico, there is no London, Africa to animals. They just simply exist on the planet. So that's and that they're following the law of nature. That's not no social construct. The fact that we have borders is actually more of a social construct. But I mean, we that's part of the complexity of a human being is that you know, I think if animals were able to understand borders and all that, I don't know, bro. But my point is that it's basically like an overflow. You can't keep if a certain species is repopulating, it's just the law of nature or science or math, whatever you want to say it, that they're going to eventually have to leave where they're at. I mean, that's basically what happened here with the United States and Britain. Britain was kept repopulating and it was getting too small. Now, I hear the main story is that there's two stories when it comes to this Britain stuff. I just want to touch on this real quick and then we'll get to the next story. But um yeah, they say that the colonizers came here from Britain because they were being oppressed. But then, if they were being so oppressed, how come the trips were funded by wealthy businesses? How come, if they were so oppressed, how come they came here and started doing the oppressing? So uh my thoughts is that nobody maybe it was hard over there, maybe it wasn't, but the I feel like the only reason Britain was able to come over here and colonize was because the term colonization itself kind of suggests repopulation. So it's the same thing that's happening over here. It's just they don't have. the weapons to come and destroy us like Great Britain did. So same ish, different day. 50,000, but now back to what I said in the beginning. Sorry, almost forgot about that. 50,000 migrants dropped off on let me make sure we're still recording because I'm getting into some details, man. Yeah, so 50,000 migrants dropped off. It's just at this point, um, I mean, we gotta be frank here. Shout outs to Frank. Um, the natives here got colonized, whether they were Mexican, black, white, Asian, whatever, whoever was living in the original America got conquered. And that's how, things are settled in on Earth through war. And so, unfortunately, this group of people lost, and they were forced over there, and now they either have to follow those rules or suffer the consequences. Um, that's just how life works. Like that's how if the shoe was on the other foot, they would be doing the same thing, bro. Um, no one's no one has the abundance to just be giving out free handouts. Um, so continuing saying that, the reason why I'm so sure about my answer on this is because it's unsafe, bruh. September was only like 3 months ago. September, October, November, December. For 4 months ago. So that means around 12,000 people a month who are total strangers to this life and economy and city or this country to what it is now are now just roaming trying to find a better life. But we all know that poor people steal, right? Poor people steal, and that's just kind of what you have to do when you don't have any money and if you're trying to survive. I mean, if you want to let yourself die, you're probably not going to steal. But when you don't have money, stealing is basically your only option. Or you can beg, but the bottom line is this is a danger, security risk to the people who are living in San Diego that pay rent, that had nothing to do with colonization, that are just here by happenstance. Those people need to be held at a higher concerned rate than these individuals. I'm not saying we shouldn't be concerned for these individuals. We definitely should, because not even because they're humans, just because these are just it's just the situation calls for concern. You're right. Um, but at the end of the day, there should be an order of who we help, and the people who are literally paying to live here and following the laws. These people are kind of technically breaking laws. We need to uh put those other people first before these people. So that's all I'm saying. That's my opinion on this. It's pretty disturbing, man. I'm from San Diego. Shout outs to San Diego. Shout outs to Dago TV.